In 2020, it's obvious for anyone to get lost in the hundreds of design systems readily available all over the internet and not be able to decide which one's the right fit for them or which one to follow. Don't worry, we are here to help. In this video, we'll be going through the top 5 design systems that you can use or learn from. First on our list is the most popular of the bunch, Google's Material Design System. Introduced back in June 2014 during the announcement of Android 5.0 Lollipop, Material design has come a long way and can be considered as one of the most mature and widely used design systems of them all. Material design is inspired by the physical world and its textures, including how they reflect light and cast shadows. Material surfaces reimagine the mediums of paper and ink. You can even diversify further on material design's existing guidelines to expand your visual language and provide a flexible foundation for innovation and brand expression. If you want to dive deeper and understand the system, there are material resource guidelines, the link for which you'll find in the description below. Also, material design is the most well-documented design system that there is, which makes it even more user-friendly, adaptable, and easy to use. Moving ahead, the next on our list is Apple's Human Interface Guidelines. Is this a true design system? Those of you who know must be like, don't make me laugh. Okay, sorry for that. Keep the debate in the comments, guys. We think it isn't completely a design system, and we find it more inclined towards explaining different UI elements and patterns along with guidelines of usage rather than a common repository for both devs and designers to refer to. Apple always has a way of doing things differently. They have provided us with the component library for the popular UI design tools and the guidelines to apply those. We don't know why they have separate documentation for the developers. That is extremely hard to find. One can't fail to notice the irony in Apple teaching us human interface guidelines with itself having a bad UX in the design system documentation. They could have just made a combined document for the designers and developers, just like a normal design system would. Although they provide in-depth information and UI resources for designing apps that integrate seamlessly with their platforms. Atlassian by Atlassian. It is the most complete design system used in their products. Atlassian tries to solve problems such as design inconsistency and scalability. Atlassian designers wanted to spend more time on core problems and less time answering the same questions. Example, which button to use? Atlassian's design system is certainly one of their ambitious products, created from a need to solve complex problems. Atlas Kit is a blueprint for product development. It incorporates design patterns and code components to form a common language. Atlas Kit's documentation is good, and we mean really good. It comprises a getting started guide, component and APIs documentation, design guidelines, and code repository. And also is open to feedback and lets others contribute code, report issues, and review, all bound by their code of conduct. Next on our list is Salesforce's Lightning Design System. Lightning has everything from design guidelines to an enormous component library. Their component library is one of a kind. Each UI element is documented in detail with different states that you can interact with. They have progressed from a design system into a CSS framework. With this design system, you can build applications with the look and feel of Lightning experience without writing a single line of CSS. SLDS has a CSS framework that gives you access to the icons, color palettes, and fonts that our developers use to create Lightning experience. That is the power of component-based design. Polaris. Polaris is Shopify's design system. Lightning was based on pure HTML and CSS. Polaris has code snippets for both React and HTML. I know you guys are not impressed with the looks of the component library, which is why you should know a good design system is not one that looks good and fancy, but one that is the most usable across the company or team to build modules faster, ensuring consistent experience across the platform. You can definitely refer to the documentation of Lightning and Polaris to build your own design system. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you learned something new today. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And to become an undisputed pro in the design game, make sure you download the ProApp.